if you had said that a couple of years ago before Elon Musk took over Twitter, you'd probably have got your account suspended for suggesting that there was some kind of experiment going on, as if there was almost like a conspiracy. Let's just read out what he said again. He said, "What the British people are owed is an explanation. Because a failure," and he's talking, of course, about the mass immigration failure, "on this scale isn't just bad luck. It isn't a global trend or taking your eye off the ball. No, this is a different order of failure. This happened by design, not accident. Policies were reformed deliberately to liberalize immigration. Brexit was used for that purpose, to turn Britain into a one-nation experiment in open borders." What an amazing line to hear from somebody of his stature, the Prime Minister. The policy was to turn Britain into a one-nation experiment in open borders. Global Britain, remember that slogan? That's what they meant. A policy with no support, of which they then pretended wasn't happening. A policy with no support, of which they pretended wasn't happening. Now, put aside what you may think of Keir Starmer and put aside his own credibility in the matter, which is not high at all, and put aside the fact that he probably maybe doesn't want to do very much about it as far as his philosophy of internationalism is concerned. Nevertheless, that's an amazing thing that he said. He basically admitted that mass immigration has been one giant experiment and that it commands no support. And the government of the day, by which he's referring to the Conservatives, pretended it wasn't happening. Amazing that he's done that. And the good thing for us that he's done that is he's shifted debate. He's shifted permissible debate in our direction. You see, this is the importance of politicians. People say, oh, you get one man into parliament, what difference does it make? Well, if that person can shift debate in a certain direction, then it can have a huge impact. And well, that's the Prime Minister talking about these things, which means that we, the humble peons of Britain, can most certainly talk about these things now. And we can certainly talk about how this is an experiment and how it's got no support, how it's a complete, that it didn't happen by accident. It, to quote Keir Starmer, happened by design. Happened by design. So he really helped shift debate our way, which is an extremely good thing that he's done, if he hasn't done very much else